What's up? Yeah. Yeah. No. Leave it now. Wow, there's 11 people on. Sure. 1, 2. Oh. Yeah. Hello, guys. Hope you can hear me. Pedro Neves here, coming to you live. If you hear me, let me know on the chat box that you can all hear me. It would be great. Let me know who's in here. Let me know where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. Joe Dalton in the house. What's up, buddy? Thanks. Can you see the screen? Are you guys seeing the screen okay? Thanks, Terry. Thanks for your feedback. Appreciate it. Awesome. We'll wait a couple of minutes and we will be starting, guys. I'm excited to be hosting. I'm excited to have you all here. This should be about an hour. Don't want to keep you longer than that. And then if you want to stay for some questions, I'll be happy to stay after the webinar is done to answer any questions you may have. Guys, well, if you just hopping in, let me know where you're calling from. Let me know who's here. Would love to hear so I can welcome you. And this is my first time using this platform, so I hope this is going to go nice and smooth. Yes, Joe Dalton from Boston. Joe is the man. Joe makes awesome videos, guys. If you guys want to follow Joe, Joe Dalton, I believe at Joe Dalton at joedalton.com, right, Joe? Something like that. All right. Well, it's there you go. There you go. Kimberly from Phoenix. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate you. That's all right, Joe. All right. Well, it's just a few minutes past 8 o'clock. I want to start on time. I respect everyone's time. So we will be starting today. I'm going to share with you some social media prospecting mastery 101. That's what I named this webinar. And so we're going to go over how to attract new prospects and generate 3 to 5 leads per day using social media without being pushy and salesy, within 60 minutes or less, without ever leaving your house. How cool is that, right? Excited. And even if you don't have a list or a team. So I'm just curious, guys, how would it feel if you had more leads daily, right? More sales, new teammates coming into your business by doing 90% less work. How cool would that be? You guys can't hear anything? I can see Dave here saying, David, you can't hear me. Maybe you might want to check your volume. I'll pause for a second, guys. Make sure you all can hear me. Maybe my volume is low. It's possible here my volume is low too. All right, I think my volume was a little low too. Just make sure, guys, you check your volume in case you can't hear me, but it seems like check the mute button. Yes, okay. Yeah, it might be on your side, David. So okay, guys, let's move on. So how would you feel if you had more leads into your business, you had more sales, and your teammates come into your business by doing 90% less work? How would it feel if you had 2 to 3 new people, right, signing up into your business, your program each week, and that you never met before, from just doing about 60 minutes of work daily, right? How cool would that be? What if you're able to do all of this without even leaving your house, right, or getting out of your pajamas, and without even talking? I'll add this: speaking with your family and friends, right? And think about it. What would this be worth to you, right? Just having a few more signups every single week or every single month. So I don't know about you, but if you ever tried to promote your business online and had a feeling that you were missing something, and to get the results you desire, I know how you feel. This has happened to me as well. When I first started with my online business, it was very frustrating, and I felt there was something that I was missing, because I would hear and see other people having results, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong, right? Would you ever felt this way, or do you feel this way right now? So a little bit about me, guys. Well, my background is actually nursing, so I have no background in network marketing in the home business industry. So that's what I went to college for. I was actually I came here when I was 18 or 19 years old, and I went to college, and so that's my background. And but through the years of working, I love nursing, I love helping people, but what happened is that I just got sick and tired of working holidays, weekends, nights, just long hours, right? And especially holidays when everybody's with their families, and I had to work. And as a matter of fact, I was actually introduced to network marketing by a friend, by a close friend of mine. And to be honest, I was for the first 6 months, I did not even knew I didn't even know I was in network marketing. I actually thought it was in just I saw a vision. And but what happened is I quickly run out of my warm market, um, and I didn't know the business. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to build rapport. I didn't know, my excitement actually hurt me more than helped me, because I really was so green. David, I'm not sure, buddy. David can't hear. If everybody's here, if everyone else is hearing me, it's got to be on your side, my friend. Please if you guys can just maybe help David there, I can, so I can I can continue. But yeah, I don't know, David. So if you guys can maybe help him out, it'd be appreciated. It would be awesome. Um, so let me continue here. So I quickly ran out of my warm market, right? Friends and family, to be honest, they were just not supportive. I don't know about y'all, your family and friends, but not to say that some people may have some supportive friends and family, but it was not for me. And I did the whole thing, guys. I did what most people do, right? When they first get introduced, I did the cold calling. I used to, go to shopping malls and try to prospect. I would even take my fiance and some of my family, right, and my stepdaughter to go to festivals, right, and try to meet people. I mean, I don't know, any of you ever done this before? I mean, I did it. I used to go to local networking events. Even joined the Chamber of Commerce, and it cost me hundreds of dollars, right, because I was just determined to succeed. And I know that you are too, because you're here, and I know that you have the same goals as I do. Otherwise, you would not be here. So I want to congratulate you for that. So, and I spent a lot of valuable time, being out of the house, energy, and spent a lot of money and effort, right, trying to make this work. And guys, not to say that you can't do this offline, but these are the barriers, the frustrations that I went through. So I just wanted to share them with you. Now, having said that, I did have some success. I was still able to grow a team. I was able to actually, just last year, I was able to go to win a trip for two for myself and my fiance, which you can see right there. And we, I went to snorkeling, and this is the view of my hotel. Beautiful view. I won the trip. It was awesome. Great people. Some friend, just build relationships. And at the end of the day, this is what this business is about. Is building relationships, and that you would never thought before, right? So I just wanted to share this with you. So why did I turn to social media? Because like I said earlier, I really run out of the warm market. I didn't want to be out and about, get home late, and like I said, my warm list was busted. I was tired of being out of the house late, spending money, traveling, and driving to opportunity meetings. Got a hold for me. You're not seeing the slides? Can you see that, Joe? Guys, I apologize. This is a new platform. Any feedback, I appreciate. Okay, you dropped connection. Okay. So, yeah, I had no shows at home meetings. I don't know about you, but I certainly had a lot of. I had several home, home meetings, and I would invite. Thanks, Kimberly. I see all what you're saying. Okay, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I did all what most people do, right? Let me ask you a question. Have you done home meetings, and how was your experience? I would love to hear from you, because I certainly, I didn't have much success. I would invite 10 people, maybe one or two would show up. Those lame excuses, right? Oh, something came up, or lousy. Yeah, Terry, I hear you. Yeah, it's just very frustrating. You get you prepare, you want to welcome people, and you get your house all nice and ready, and then you have one person come up, and then you have your team leader, right, coming by to present this meeting, and really, like, you have one person. So that was just something that I didn't like. So, and then this is what happened. Lucy got pregnant, and I just couldn't see myself being out of the house. Coming home 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, going to sometimes to home meetings, or being out and about prospecting, also going to opportunity events. That's why I really transitioned to social media, because I knew I could do this. There was other way. If other people were doing it, so could I. So I was determined. So here is what I also had my own frustrations, right? When I first encountered and transitioned to social to online, I had and this is not you, Joe Dalton. I had my own struggles here. This is me messaging someone on social media, and here's what I said to Joe. Hey, Joe, and this was a friend of a friend. Hey, Joe, how are you? I saw one of his videos, and I just made a comment. I was laughing out my ass off, excuse my language, with your these comments. I'm reaching out to you because I have something important to talk to you about. When do you have a minute that I can call you? He says, hey, Pedro, glad you enjoyed that. Haha, I can't talk to you right now. What's up? So this is a little continuation of the message. Yes, and he goes on to say, I go on to say, yes, I did. Of course, I didn't mean now. Tomorrow, do you have a minute? Let me know what time is best to call you. It's like, what is this about? Right? And guys, what I'm showing you here, there's a reason why I'm showing you here. So stick with me. It's not something I can text you, right? Just need a minute of your time. I'll explain to you when we speak. Will that work? Look at this message. Listen, if you're trying to tell me something, I'm all set. If not, I'm all set. If so, I'm all set. So, and there are different reasons why he responded this way. And I'll be going over some of these things that you can, if I changing my approach, by changing the conversation, he would be more open to at least to listen from me. And then I even text them, hey Joe, I'm just curious, would it be okay if you were to wake up in the morning with your eyes open? This was just terrible. Obviously, he never answered back, and so, yeah, I definitely had my own struggles. And then I encountered, I really figured it out a way. I figured out a way how really to start mastering social media, right? And then one day, I got 14 leads, and this is just here. You had an example of of the names. Obviously, I crossed out the people, the names, and so on. But this is leads that I got just in one day. You know, I think it was as much as 14. So, and since then I've been continued generating leads because I just found a way. So I just wanted to share you what's possible. So what are you going to learn here tonight? How to set up an attractive social media profile, and we'll talk a little bit about branding. Okay. Get prospects curious in what you do and get them to look at your business. You know, with rejection free, right? Not like what I just showed you, that example. How to find targeted red hot leads that will save you frustration, thousands of dollars, and a lot of energy and time, guys. Because, you know, I see a lot of network marketers just doing you know, the things that will actually repel more people, and I did it too. So like I just showed you, but I'm telling you guys, there's a better way, and I'm going to go over that with you. And I'm also going to go over some scripts, how to build immediate rapport and build a credibility with your prospects, even if you don't have, you know, something really to show for a big business, you know. So that's definitely something we'll go over. I'm really excited. And then we'll go over some questions at the end and answers that I'll be happy to answer if you have any of them. So so is this for you? Well, let's see if this is for you guys. This training is for a home business owner or network marketer who want to grow your business, their business on social media without going to hotel meetings. This training is for you. You know, if you're tired of convincing people like family and friends, I don't know if you have encountered that, right? Trying to convince family and friends and people to join your business, and you want to find people that are actually ready to join you, people that are ready to join your business. So this training is definitely for you. And this training is also definitely is for you if you want to never run out of people to talk to and start getting results using social media. This is absolutely for you. Who's excited, guys? Let me know in the comment box there who is excited what I'm about to share. And if you ever wonder where to find prospects that are looking to join you, this is definitely for you. This is I'm going to show you examples how this where you can find these people. So let's start by Facebook profile. How to set up your Facebook profile. Well, you know, it's very important. It's very important that when you set up your Facebook profile to have a professional picture. You know, or a picture that actually shows your personality. And I see so many people that even on their social media, on their Facebook profile, so on their social media and their Facebook profile, that they don't even have their picture. They have their pet, or they have, you know, an image. It's, guys, if you want to build a relationship, if you want to build a business, if you want to develop a trust with people there on social media, people that actually don't know you, don't you think that you should have yourself, your picture, right? I mean, I'm not saying you have to have a professional, like, you know, suit and all this, but you got to have something that shows your personality, who you are, right? A smiley picture, you know, not like just, you know, something random. And don't get me wrong, I have a pet too. I love pets, I love animals, but you know, it's really critical. So I just mentioned that you want to show your personality with a picture, and your background profile. It's also very important because you have to look at your background profile, right, as real estate. It really is. Think of this as a billboard that you go by down, you know, a main street, and thousands of people go by it every day, and that is worth money. That's exactly what your background profile image is on social media, right? It is worth money. It's a realtor. So it's really important if you do pick something that you know, that can attract people to you, right? And you know, something that your lifestyle. Maybe you went on a trip, like on vacation, and you can show yourself, you know, having fun. You know, kind of something in that nature. Yeah, something that you love, something that inspires you. So also the about me section on social media, it's really important, right? Because you want to make sure you have a way that people can get a hold of you. Okay, it's really important. And I see that on a lot of profiles, because what happens is, you know, if somebody's interested in what you're doing, right? How and you don't have a way to get a hold of you, how are they, an email or a phone number? How is this possible, right? So some examples that you want to have your website, right? You want to have a phone number, an email, right? Just something for you to think about. In your city, right? Because it's important that people know where you're from, right? You want to make sure you have a profile, right, that is real, right? Not a fake profile. And those are the things that when actually I'm looking to connect with people, I look at these specific things. It's very important. And believe it or not, and if you might not, you may be wondering, oh, man, I never thought about this, but people that are looking for people that want to build relationships and want to network, this is very important. People will look for specific things like this. And because here's the thing, when somebody looks at your profile, they get to know you just like you can get to know them, right? When you're prospecting, you can be this is something that you want to be looking, because you get to know more of them before you even get to talk to them. And also, it's a conversation starter. It's really cool. So also the bio, describe in a few words what is that you do. So I think that's important. And like, this is me, again, a very professional profile, but I have a little video. This is something else that you can do on your, your Facebook image there. I have a little video, and I actually have a lot of comments. People sometimes inbox me and tell me, Pedro, I love your little video there with your mug, your coffee mug. So that's just something that I put up. So, and it works for me, but that's just an example, right? Also, I have an image there with me and my fiance, kind of like we went out to the mountain, and we did oh, zip lining. We did zip lining, and at the end, I mean, that was awesome. What a great time we had. So I thought it inspires me. It's like I want to do more of this stuff. So so it kind of shows the personality who I am. So just pick something that's fun about you. Something like I said, you went to the beach, you had an event, right? Your company's event, and you're having a lot of fun. Just put it there. It really attracts people. So how do you get prospects curious and what you do and how to get them to look into your business? Are you curious? Are you curious, guys? Let me know if you're getting value. Let me know if this what you're learning here, what I'm sharing is really good stuff. I would love to hear your comments. So get prospects to curious. How do you do that? You can choose. See, guys. See, these are the things that by setting up an appropriate, your social media profile, it actually can help you attract the people that you want, right? Because we all have choices. The people you surround yourself with is important, right? The connections that you build is important. So what are the things that you updating on your social media, right? What are you posting? So think about this. Why would you want somebody to follow you? Why would you want people to ask you what you're doing, right? Well, think about it. You have to be a person that's worth of following. You have to be a person that's worth of getting to know, right? People, you want to take people on a journey with you, right? By sharing your stories, right? By sharing what you're doing, right? By sharing the person that you are. So you want to post inspirational quotes. It's very appealing. A lot of people that are in our business, the network marketing arena, they love this kind of stuff. So that's definitely something you want to post. Affirmations, right? Positive affirmations. Pictures with leaders. So here's what's important. You want to post pictures with leaders, but not they have your company's brand, not they have your company's logos around, because what happens is you actually giving away your secrets, you because all of this social media is about raising curiosity, right? And once you give away the company that you are about, people can Google it. And you know as well as I do that when you go to Google, it's beyond your control, right? Most of the times it's going to be negative when it comes to our business, right? Because there's different reasons. It could be a competition, could be just someone that's posting negative reviews about your company, or even if there's one person that will like gets interested in what you're doing in your company. Imagine what happens is they're going to go Google your company, they're going to go to your corporate website or your company's corporate website, and this person is an action taker. If this person takes the time to go do Google research and he likes, even if there's some doubt, he still goes on the corporate, he's an action taker. It is most likely that he might be signing under your corporate website. And here's what you did. You just lost an action taker. Probably the type of, not probably no, the person that the type of people that you're actually looking for. So don't give away your secrets. Think of you playing poker, and imagine you show your cards to your opponents, right? You basically just lost, right? Just gave it all away. So keep that in mind. Post pictures, post stuff that shows what you're doing, but raise curiosity, right? Pictures at events, conventions, masterminds. All of this is social proof. It's very important. So yeah, things that you do, activities, whether you're walking, you take your dog for a walk, everything that you do, keep people, in your journey, right? People love to follow people. That's why social media is a way of people engaging to see what is going on. It's where people hang out, right? In the past, people would hang out at coffee shops, and as now people actually hang out on social media. It's just it's a different, we live in a different society, right? When you're meeting people imagine you're meeting someone at a coffee shop, take a picture, post it. This raises curiosity, right? Guys, let me know if you're getting some value. Let me know if this makes sense, and if this is something you're really going to implement. Would love to hear from you. If you're having a conference call, this is just ideas and tips here. If you're having a conference call, take a picture, post it. Raise curiosity once again. Just say, hey, having a mastermind here. Just about to showing my project with my new business partner. Just whatever. Just don't come forward and tell them what you're doing. Also, you can use videos. Videos is actually the fastest way to build rapport. It's the fastest way of reaching more, of reaching the masses. So videos updates is really awesome. So having fun with friends, right? Family, children, like I said earlier, your pet. This is all stuff that people, guys, think of the Kardashians. Why are the Kardashians have huge following? Because they share their life in a certain way. I'm not saying to do what the Kardashians are doing. I'm just saying that it's learn from them. It's the Kardashians have mastered getting people to following them. So trust me, if of getting people curious and getting people like loving following you, right? Loving to see what you're about, because people will love you. People will love you. People want to do the same are doing. Recognition posts. So imagine that you ranked up in your company. It's something that you want to post, again, without the logo, without, just without anything that talks about your company, because it's about you, and you probably have heard this in our business, right? In our profession, that people join people, not companies, right? Because if they did, they wouldn't need us. We are the connection. We are what we, it's because of you that people join your business, not because of the company. And don't get me wrong, I didn't understand this, when I first got started, right? Because that's why, I I would repel more people. I would vomit on them. I thought it was all about the company. But then what I found out by learning and educating myself is that it's not about the company or the product and service or even the compensation plan. It's really about you. It's really about you identifying the people that are looking for something. So recognition posts is a really awesome way to raise curiosity, because people say, okay, wow, what is he doing? He's really successful. Wow. And when people are ready, they will show up, guys. They will show up. So video stories. So this is another way of testimonials, right? You can put a story about, whether it's about you or whether it's about your business partner, your web team leader, your cross line. Doesn't matter. It's about sharing stories. How someone went from being a home mom, right? That they had 2 kids and barely ever, was struggling, barely ever had money to pay the rent, and now she is, living the dream, right? She no longer is frustrated with paying the rent. She's traveling in the world, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't have to be a big story, but share a story. So videos are awesome. Be creative. Just don't limit yourself. So that's what I've been saying. Create curiosity with every post, with everything you post. Guys, this is a lethal weapon in a good sense. So here's what you do not want to do on social media. I see this actually pretty often. For example, tagging people in posts that there was nothing to do with a post. Imagine you tagging me for something that I have nothing to do with it. That is, guys, you're going to upset people. People are going to unfriend you. People are going to unlike you, right? This is like, and people do this all the time. So do not do that. Do not tag people where the post has nothing to do with them. That's, I guess, if I could, if I think that would be clear. Yeah, right. So tagging people without your permission, sending out links and soliciting business right out of the blue without private messaging, right? So let me get into this here. Posting your company product and service. So let's go back to the links here, sending out links. So I see so many people because I get these text messages all the time. I don't know about you, and let me know in the comment box if you ever gotten a link for someone that you don't know in your in a personal message, in your inbox message. Let me know if you ever got that. I would love to hear, because I get them actually more now than ever. And really, yes, Terry says yes, absolutely. Thanks, Terry, for participating, and appreciate that. So I see this all the time. People sending out links and oh, check check this link. This is going to be awesome. Blah 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 blah. I mean, you if you got these messages, these links, you know what I'm saying, guys. It is not the right thing to do. You people then don't even. And then this is what happens. If you want to start a conversation, people are not going to listen to you. They're not going to, because you're just trying to sell them something. You're being salesy, right? Instead of building a relationship, right? So stop posting your company's products or services on social media. right? This is what everybody does. I like this. I use this statement all the time. Um, did you ever get up in the morning and say, you know what, honey, I need to go buy a laptop. I need to go buy a phone on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Did you ever think of this? Did you ever get out of bed or throughout the day and says, and think, I got to go to social media to buy something, right? You didn't, right? So why would you be posting stuff about your products or and service? It doesn't work. If it worked, then you would be getting results. Again, I did these things, and I just, I had to, I realized that it wasn't working, so I had to figure out another way. Posting your company's website, posting your company's presentation, you're just repelling, guys. Ray Higdon is someone that I look up to, and I listen, and I inspire. He inspires me, and he talks about this all the time. Logos and banners, I see people putting their logos and banners on their background profile as their Facebook profile picture. Guys, you're repelling people. Please don't do it, really. Having your company's background profile, like I said, I already mentioned that. And asking people to buy. I think I addressed that point. When no one comes to social media to buy anything. And here's one that I also see. I don't know about you, but I see this all the time. I'm looking for an X amount of people to join my business, to join my team. Big no. This is what happens. You sound desperate. This is what that means. You come from a desperation, right? And that doesn't look good. So how to find targeted hot leads? So you can look into there's specific groups on Facebook. So our fan pages is something where you can find people. And then you look at update status, right? Some of the things I went over, what people have on their updates, or how their social media profile is, and what kind of updates they do. Are they engaged? Are they posting every day? These are the people that you want to connect with. And when you look at this, their updates, and you're looking at these specific groups that I'm going to share with you, you want to look closely at this specific characteristics. Like, you want to make sure they're posting comments that are positive. They're intelligent. Positive comments, right? Smart, positive, non-argumentative, right? Guys, you don't want to, you wouldn't want to recruit someone into your business that's negative, and always arguing, and always, causing issues. It's really not the people you want to surround yourself with. This is the business that you have the ability to choose who you want to bring into your team. So by prospecting on social media, you can look at these things, what kind of person they are, right? So it allows you to choose, allows you to reach out to. Are they active on their social media profile? Are they smiling, right? Are they happy? So check their profile, as I said earlier. Now send them a personal message and a friend request. Here's what I see. And I have tons of friend requests that I will not accept them because they do not send me a private message. So usually what I do is I send them a personal message first, and then I send them a friend request. Okay? Because if they just send me a friend request, it's like you don't even, it's like you don't want to know me. You just, you don't want to build a relationship. So let me give you an example here where you can find targeted red hot leads. So Facebook has many groups that network marketers hang, right? There's hundreds of groups. So I gave you an example here that you can see on the search box. You can type network marketing, Eric Worre, MLM, working from home. Though you can see some examples. And what you do, you want to join these groups. And I actually advise you to join groups that are over 20,000 people. There are groups over 100,000. So groups that are over 20,000 people, and they are public, okay? And here's a tip. Do not go ahead and just start joining, 10 groups at once, because Facebook has a jail. I don't know if you knew that, but Facebook will lock your account if you do stuff that's out of ordinary. Facebook algorithm recognizes that as spam, even though you're not spamming, but that's what Facebook recognizes. Or Facebook may think that your account got hacked into, so they will lock your account. So don't do things that are abnormal, Here, so when you get into a members group, this is really powerful, guys. Let me know if you're getting value here. I really would love to hear if this is something that you actually did not know. Let me know what your thoughts are. So let's just say you joined this group, MLM Network Marketing, and you, not many people know this, guys. This is really top secret. You can go into members, okay, and then you go and join by date, and you can select people that have joined the group maybe in 2 hours, in 5 hours, in a week, right? And you can see here, this Tara just joined this, when I took this snap picture, joined the group 4 hours ago, okay, at that particular time. So isn't this, she's smiling. I would definitely look into her. I would definitely look into her profile. But I think just from first impressions, that's someone that I would want to connect with. The other gentleman on the left with the lovely lady would be the same thing, right? They look happy. You look at that picture. Doesn't that sound like a person that you would want to connect with and get to know more? So, and this is what I would do. I would send them a message. I would definitely look through their profile, get to know a little bit about them, and find a common interest. And then I would send them a private message and say, hey, I noticed that you joined this group X, Y, and Z, and I want to welcome you to the group. And by the way, I noticed that you love Eric Worre, or I see a lot of posts on Eric Worre. I figured I would, love to connect with you and get to know more about you. So, and you always want to end with a question. Always end with a question, because when you end with a question, there's a reason, you make the other person kind of reply. So, yeah, awesome. Are you guys getting some value? I want to hear this. Did you guys know this? Let me know. Let me know in the comment box if this is something that you're going to put into action. Guys, you can meet people here, as many as you want. It's all about taking action. So when I said you can get 2 to 3 leads a day, you can meet 100 people a day. The question is, how much are you willing to do? How much action are you willing to take? Here's the cool part, guys. Here's the cool part. Thanks, Joe. Good stuff, he says. Awesome. Here's the cool stuff. These people are already in network marketing. You don't have to explain to them about our business, our business model. It's about whether they like you, whether they trust you, whether you build a relationship, and if the time is right, they will join you. I want to say this again. If the time is right, they will join you, because 97 or 98% of people, network marketers online, home business owners, struggle. If you find a way you can help them, whether through an affiliate program that that gives them the education and you can work with them, or through your network marketing company, it's 98% of people are struggling. So the question is, do you want to be one of those, or that just spams and that just puts out links and repels people, or you want to be the person that want to be followed. You want to be a person that people say, hey Pedro, or hey Joe, or hey Terry, or hey Frank, I want to learn more from you. What are you doing? Which one do you want to be? I mean, the energy is that you're going to take is the same, actually, if not less, right? So I would imagine you want to take this approach, the approach of building relationships. So here's another trick, right? How to find more targeted red hot leads. So I talked about groups like network marketing groups, and I wanted to share with you also like fan pages, like for example Robert Kiyosaki or Ray Higdon, Eric Worre, savvy network marketing woman. I mean, there's tons and tons of people, right? And think of this. I mean, when Robert Kiyosaki posts a comment, makes there are hundreds of people sometimes commenting. Don't you think that's a really good way to connect with people, right? So I'll share with you a trick here. So as you see my arrows, these yellow arrows, so the top left, what you want to do when people like the posts and or make comments, you can just put your arrow, click on it, and this second image will pop up. And what you're going to do, you're going to basically scroll through them, click on their name. And I couldn't show you this picture, I can take another snap picture, but once you go over their name, there's going to be a little link, a little icon that shows if you can follow this person or not follow. So if you have a little icon that says you can follow them, you can follow them. What happens is Facebook notifies that person that you just follow them. Trust me when I say this. Not everyone is going to follow you back or going to look into your profile, but a lot of them will. A lot of them will go and look into your profile and want to know more about you. So, for example, if you connect with 100 people and you can follow unlimited, there's Facebook, the algorithm does not block your account by doing this. You can follow 100 people, and maybe out of 100 people, 20 would actually follow you back. And then you can say, hey, thanks for following me back. You can send them a message. Say, hey, I appreciate you following me back, and get to know them. Cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. I hope you get any value. So group suggestions to look. I do always looking for people. Well said, Terry. Exactly. Always look at their profile. And what I do sometimes too, if I look at their profile that they sound reasonable, they sound someone I want to connect with, I actually send them a private message before I actually accept them, because I want to see if they're going to accept. I want to see if their profile is actually real, and I want to make sure they're going to engage with me. Awesome, Kimberly. Awesome, Terry. Awesome. Great. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, because you don't want to get anyone in your world, right? Your Facebook is your world. You want to choose the people that you want to connect with, that you want to build relationships. So be cautious who you want to bring into your world. You're not, think of a social media, as maybe your home, right? You're not going to invite everyone into your home, so don't just accept anyone. You want to have you want to have friends on social media that you can build relationships, and you can like and trust, and whatever happens, it happens. But don't just accept anyone. So you guys are doing awesome. So you can also look at groups that match your primary company similarities. So like these are some examples that who you want to look into now, like Ray Higdon's, the fan pages, Network Marketing Pro. I think I went over this a few minutes ago. Tony Robbins, Randy Cage. Think of people, places, things that they have to do with your industry. So if you're in health and wellness, maybe you can join people that are in health and wellness, right? If you are in in you know, in energy, you can, you know, join people that are in the energy field. Or if you're on travel, you can join groups that are in travel, right? Because you have some common interests, right? Okay, this is where people hang out, and this is the type of people you want to meet. So how to build rapport? Okay, this came out too quick. All right, that's fine. How to build rapport? Well, like I said, you want to. So while you send your prospect the first message, so you always want to say. So this is like a 4 or 5 step. You want to say hello. Always call them by the first name. Okay, always call them by the first name. Let them know the reason why you're messaging them. All right. So I mentioned earlier that you wanted to, you know, before you send them a friend request, you want to send them a message. And this is the formula how to send them a message, because this is going to build immediate rapport. Now, keep in mind, not everyone is going to reply back. Not everyone is going to, respond back. But the bottom line is, probably for every 10 or 12 that you send messages, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 will respond back, and that's cool. But those are the people that you want to network. You know, those are the people that are open to get to know you, right? So you want to call them by their first name. Let them know the reason you're messaging them. Provide them a compliment. Look at their profile. Like I know some of you already doing, right? Kimberly, Terry, you guys are already doing that. So look at their profile. Find something that you have a common interest, or something that you like, and just be genuine. I mean, don't come up with stuff, because if you do, you know, it's just not, you know, I don't advise you to do that. So just be real. So you want to relate, right? And end the first message with a question. For example, I'm just curious, what is that you do, for example? So find something that you can ask them, you know, and you can just, like I said, just curious, what is that? What is that? And you fill in the blank. And no links, guys. Very important. Do not send them links at this point. For example, here, hello. For example, hello, Lucy. I happen to notice your profile showing up on my news feed a few times now. It appears we have some common friends. I love connecting with new people. I figured I would send you a friend request. Just curious, what is that you do? By the way, great profile picture. Looks like you're having lots of fun. See, guys, I mean, you can. It doesn't have to be specifically, you know, in a certain way, but you got to have these elements in there, right? You gotta say, you know, call them their first name. Why you reaching out to them? You know, ask them a question and give them a compliment. Here's an example of something I've sent to someone. I said, hey. The name, I blocked it. Thanks for liking my fan page. This particular person liked my fan page. I said, awesome background profile picture. Where did you take it? Pretty simple. The person responded back, hey Pedro, I had a quick look at your page, and I love the content. I'm still working up the guts to do live. I think she was talking about live streams and live videos. My cover photo is taken in Hollis Head, Western Australia, with 2 of my boys. It is beautiful here. Guys, you see how cool that is. Very simple, very non-threatening approach. And this person replied back. She actually was really happy to connect with me, and, you know, we build a relationship from there. So this is, you know, I just want to share with you this example. What are some of the things that people struggle most, right? Do not send links until they ask you, or you have permission, right? Until they ask for the link, or you have permission to send them the link, okay? So your conversation should not be short. Like, you want to be asking for questions. You want to get to know the person, right? Just like if you met someone at a party, you know, what brings you here? What brings you? Why did you start network marketing? How did you start, or how did you encounter this business? You know, what is some of your passions? You know, do you have children? Do you what's some of the things that you like to do for fun, right? Guys, get to know the person. And maybe you with time, you will, with messaging back and forth, you're going to find out some of their struggles, right? They are network marketing. So, how long have you been in the business? So just get to know them. And you can also, so general rule, don't pitch your business before your first 3 messages back and forth, unless they ask. So trust me, if you ask what they do, they're going to ask you back. What is that you do? And if they ask you, I'm going to give you another tip. If they ask you what your company is, do not tell them the name of your company. Give them, share the industry, share the product. So instead of saying, oh, I'm in a website X, Y, and Z company, you can say, you know what, I'm in a health and wellness a business. I'm in a better living sustainability business, right? So share the industry, but not the company. Here's something else that it's important. Never get defensive if someone is negative. Just say next. Guys, you hear some of these examples. You can meet endless people. The question is, are you ready to take action? Are you ready to apply these strategies that I share with you, right? And if you're ready, I'm telling you, you're going to build a lot of relationships, and you're going to be signing up people into your business for sure. So how to build credibility? Some basic rules here. You don't have to have huge results at all. People don't care about your results. People do care about your, the person who you are, right? People connect. People, if you care that if they feel you have a genuine interest on them, they don't care about your results. They care about your vision, where you're going. So even, although, as I put here, you do make yourself out to be somewhat of an expert. So even though you don't have to have huge results, you can say, you're working with someone that, has big results. Share the story, Ask a lot of questions, like I said earlier. Become a problem solver. Become a problem solver. Provide content to the marketplace, right? Be worthy of being followed, like I said earlier. So these are some tools that is important in this world of the internet, of social media, right? So how do you provide content to the marketplace? Because this is attractive marketing, right? This is how you can raise curiosity here as well. You can have a blog, right? If you have a blog, you can build credibility, authority, because a blog is like, wow, this person has a website. Wow, that's awesome, right? And you provide value. Having a blog is actually the only thing that you own on the internet. You don't own your network marketing website. You don't own your network marketing business. You don't own Facebook. You don't own Twitter. You don't own any of the social media platforms, but you own your blog. Your blog is like your home in the internet. So you can decide what you put there, right? So the other way you can provide content to the marketplace is video marketing, right? Providing value, tips, and tricks. With a lead magnet. A lead magnet is, for example, is basically providing content, and or it's also called a giveaway, or and what a lead magnet is, you're solving a problem, and someone will and you need a capture page for this, right? And someone wants like, for example, I have produced, and maybe some of you may even have them, my lead magnet, which is my 10 social media icebreakers to build instant report and increase your responses. So when someone wants to my lead magnet, they have to put their name and email information, and that generates a lead. But you need some tools. You need a capture page. You need tools that allows you to get their information. So also, a social media presence, it's important to have a fan page. A fan page is really important because I'm not going to get into it tonight, But a fan page, you can do a lot more things than your main profile. You know, you can boost posts, you can put your offers, you can put your content in front of more people, and basically you can build an audience that is specifically, right? It's a fan page. So people that they want to hear more from you, people that like your fan page, they gave you permission. They want to hear more from you. So a fan page is really awesome. And if you have any questions, guys, you can certainly reach out to me, and I'll help you with that as well. So I hope you're getting a lot of tips here. You know, I don't know if you had a haha moment here, but if you did, or if you're getting some value, say yes. Just say yes in the comment box. Let me know you're getting value. I really appreciate that. So you know, there are affiliate programs. Like I am a part of an affiliate program that gives me all these tools. Gives me a website. Gives me a platform. Gives you the education. All what I need, right, to brand myself online, right? And all these things that I'm sharing here with blogging, video marketing, lead magnet, social media presence, you know, having a fan page, this is all branding you, not your company, right? You don't want to post anything that has your company's name or logo. It's about you. People, like I said earlier, people will join you because of the person who you are and not the company that you are with. So how I'm going to share, this wasn't on my initial you know, program here for tonight, but I added some additional tips because I wanted to over deliver to you guys. I wanted to give you more value here. How to transition someone when you're talking to, when you build a relationship and they want to know more what you're doing. Like I said, do not give them even your company's links. You want to transition them to the phone. How do you do that? So if you build enough rapport, transition them to the phone is actually pretty easy. Here's a little script. Hey, here's my phone number. If you have any questions, if you want to know more about what I do, you know, here's my number. Send me yours. So if you would, so I know who's calling me. So if you build a rapport, you give them your number first, they are more likely to give them, you know, and what you do, you give them your number first, so then they give you theirs to you. Here's the thing, most likely they're not going to call you, but now you have their number to call them, right? You also, if they want to know, I don't know if I put this another strip, but okay, let me share this one with you. So for example, I love Facebook texting, but I usually have a quick chat to see if what I have is a fit for you. Is there something you're serious about exploring? Right? Someone wants to know more about you you can say, hey, this is how you transition them to the phone. Hey, you know, I love texting. I love, you know, this is really good. It's really helps us. It allowed us to build a relationship here. But listen, I don't really do business texting. You know, if you're serious about learning what I'm doing, be happy to share to see if it's a fit. But we got to get on the phone. So this is, guys, if you implement these two strategies, you will get people on the phone crazy. You know, I do it all the time. And here's the trick. Here's the tip. If people don't transition, if the people don't give you the phone number, if they're not serious about getting on the phone, then they're not serious about your company. All right? It will actually save you time, frustration, and you just don't waste time with people who are not serious. That is my recommendation. So if they're serious, they will give you their number. Guys, did you get value? I think that I'm coming down to the end of my presentation here. It was about an hour. So did you get value? Drop a comment below. I hope you did. So how can you work with me, guys? Listen, if you're getting value here, awesome. Yes. Awesome. Yes. All right. Awesome. Guys, I appreciate you for attending. But if you want to work with me, you know, if you want to have me to go over, actually, I'll be giving away for the first 5. I'm gonna just put this up on the screen. The first 5 that will respond to send me an email or reach out to me on Facebook, and I have both of my email and my Facebook fan page. Here's what I like you to do: send me an email. Say, Pedro, I want to get to know more how I work with you. Give me your phone number and the best time I can reach you. Give me a couple different times, and or send me a Facebook message as well, and we can then have a conversation. And here's what I'll do: I will do a Facebook profile review with you. Okay, absolutely free. I'll go over it. We'll sit down. We'll do a share screening. Share, and I'll go over it with you. I'll give you some tips and tricks, and really make your Facebook profile or social media profile really attractive. And also, I will be giving away a coaching call for 6 months. Okay, every month, once a month for 6 months. If this is something that you are interested in, reach out to me, and we'll have a conversation to see if you will qualify. Now, this will only be available the first 5 people. I cannot work. I gotta. This is gonna take a lot of my time, and I'm already building my own business and so on. So only the first 5 who qualify. I will be providing a social media profile, and this is free. When I sit down with you. But then if you want to coaching calls once every month for 6 months, reach out to me, and would love to get to know more of you. See what's holding you back, some of your struggles, and I'm excited to work with whoever is ready to take the next step. And I'm sure you are, because if you are here, if you make the commitment like you did to be here today, it's because you want to take your business to the next level. Guys, because I've been there. I was there. I was on social media struggling, and I thought it didn't work. But I figured out a better way, and you can too. So I want to appreciate you for taking the time to join me on this webinar. And I would love for you to go on my fan page and share with me how much value you got from tonight's webinar. Would love to hear your comments. If you got value, if you have questions, I promise I will get back to you. And for those of you that want to see if you would be able to work with me, see if you can qualify, the first 5, reach out to me, and we'll have a conversation. And that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. I hope like I said, you enjoyed it for tonight, and I'm looking forward to your comments on my fan page, and I'm looking forward to hear from you. All right, have a great night, and I'll talk soon. Bye-bye. Oh, crap. I forgot the questions. Guys, sorry, I know just some of you, if they're still there, if you have any questions, I apologize. If you have any questions, I will stay a few minutes. I don't know what happened. If you have any questions, you can ask me, you can drop them. Let me see if I can, you can drop them in a comment box. You can drop them. Yeah, if you have any questions, I will stick around for a few minutes. Awesome, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I will stick around for a few minutes. If not, again, you can certainly go to my fan page and drop any questions that you have. All right, guys, and I will definitely log in my Facebook fan page. All right, have a great night, and I apologize for jumping out a little soon, but